Welcome back to podcast number 5. We're here with Niko Hroncich, the forgotten son.
What's going on, man?
The future right there. How are you, man? How have you been?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you?
You know, I'm very excited for this podcast. I don't think we've ever sat down and talked before.
I don't think we have.
I was explaining that to Ray. I was like, you know, me and Niko have always been boys, but now it's like, now we get to chat, you know? We never had that real thing. So yeah. I want to hear about some stuff about you.
Just like about me in general?
Yeah, like I feel like I never knew anything about you. You went to Pope John.
Okay, so
good athlete. Like I just fill me in. I watch your highlights like all the time. Like before I go to sleep, I'm just I'll watch you. I'll just be like, wow, he's so good. I'm so happy he's on my team.
It's so nice, man.
And then I'll just like put it down.
It's so nice.
Go to sleep. I'm like,
with that smile on his face.
Smile, sugar plums and shit dances in my head after.
Oh man, too funny. No, but I mean, I'm just another dude, you know. I was born in Palisades Park. I lived there for about 4 years. Then now I moved over to North Haven, where I'm at now. Lived here for about 16 years. Growing up, I just loved playing football. Fun fact, my first game, first grade, I was actually a left guard.
Oh shit.
Yeah, left guard. First game. After the first series, I came out, started crying to my mom and dad. I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't know what I'm doing. And then they were like, just go over to the coach over there. He'll tell you what to do. So I was like, all right, whatever. I got nothing to lose at this point. I mean, I'm already in this far. So went over to the coach. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. He's like, all right, just block the guy in front of you. I was like, all right. Then like after a while, like, you know, after that, you just start getting used to it. By the end of the game, I was like, man, I love this sport. Like, ever since then, I just never looked back. You know, I always played football. And then the next year is when they finally moved me to quarterback. And that's when I started wearing number 7. Because my favorite player is Big Ben. He's not doing too solid, but...
Not great right now, but...
That's my guy, man. You know, I always ride with him. I always played basketball, baseball growing up, but I never felt the same with football. And then high school came around. That's when I went to Bergen Catholic my freshman year, actually. I didn't feel so comfortable over there. And then decided to make the move to Pope John my freshman year, halfway through. It was a tough start over there, driving 50 minutes. You know, I only knew pretty much one kid over there, so it was pretty brutal. But you know, I love the guys over there. Those guys are like my brothers. They really took me in like a family. That's what I feel here at Montclair. And I feel like we're all a family, so that's what I love about it. Then sophomore year, second string, junior, senior year started, and then. Pretty much landed up at Montclair and ended up meeting this guy right here.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Wow, that was great. I really felt like I was a part of that. Like that was good, man.
I feel like I was watching him with a camera.
Yeah, you know,
it was a little quick movie, you know.
That was nice. That was really nice. You know, that's why I pulled up. You know, I was looking through with Ray. I was like, dude, what flag should I pull out? I didn't get a new one, sadly. Okay. But you know, take the bull by the horns. I was like, that's Niko. I was like,
that's a goat right there.
There you go. That's still right there.
I like that, man. I like that a lot. How much was that? I might get that in my room.
Get that in your room? Oh, that's a Colt specialty. I don't know. That's probably like $20.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
Make something work.
Talking about taking the bull by the horns, you know. Have you been working, man? I know you're always fucking working.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am always working. But I work at a UPS store.
I don't give a fuck about UPS. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about like working on the field.
Oh yeah.
Come on. I brought the QB on to talk about UPS and FedEx. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. I work out at least. I try like 4 to 5 days. And then I usually do like at least 2 to 3 days some sort of conditioning, whether it's like playing basketball. Or I'll go run at Willie P. You know, I'll rip the Montclair shit. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? You know, Willie PK. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. Now I'm gonna have guys after me.
No, good. I like it. It makes us want to compete more. I hope they show it to them.
Yeah.
I want a good game. Yeah. Play us. Your best.
If you can.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I condition at Willie P. You know, I run some sprints and stuff like that. Just go for a jog. You know. And then I usually try to throw like once or twice a week. You know, I get some guys together, whether it's Montclair guys I went to Pope John, guys that I met like just growing up over like camp season and shit like that. So that's pretty much the gist of it, man.
That's good, man. Some people are like, you know, this whole race is getting everybody in, all the skinny guys in.
Yeah.
They're like, And I was like, yeah, Niko came in, but Niko's arm, like, Niko doesn't have the thickest arms, I was saying, but, like, he has the most useful arm.
Oh, thanks, man.
Like, because he has to throw it, like, he has to do stuff like this, you know?
I wish I had
Need
your
that
arms.
need that snap.
Dude, why don't you just,
Can you, like, give me just, like, a little bit?
listen, here, take a couple reps of these if you want them. You know, I'll take a couple with you. Sorry, you gotta. When you hit these podcasts, you know, you don't want to ever look small, you know, or else people turn it off, you know.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So you gotta
get
stay.
uninterested, yeah.
You gotta stay a little swole. People will be like, "Wow, is that vein really there, or like is that edited?" None of this.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. I never really knew
Me?
you that much. Yeah, I always knew you were.
Flattered.
I always knew you were a left tackle. You're gonna be my bodyguard for the next few years. So you know, let me see what I'm getting myself into here.
Well, you know, same thing. I played in flag football first grade, went right into it. You know, I was playing lineman, and I was like, this is awesome. And then I kind of just stayed at lineman. In like third grade, I liked it. Third grade, fourth grade, up to like eighth grade. And eighth grade fucking sucked for football. My coaches were such dickheads to me. Not that like I wasn't that. I mean, they weren't dickheads. They were just young coaches, like old players. So I didn't really know what was going on. I was messing up blocks, so I did really bad. So everyone told me like, yo, you suck at football. Like everyone was telling me I was bad at football. And that was an awful year. Like I'm hanging out with my friend group, and then on my birthday they call me up, hey, you can't hang out with us anymore. Yeah, how crazy is that? Wow. So I had that like football like horrible thing the whole time, and then all my friends were just like, hey, we don't want to hang out with you anymore. So I had to change from that. And at this point,
to the fire, right?
It was that fuel to the fire. I didn't like it because I was like a 150-pound kid, 5'8", I didn't feel good, and I was just like, when I get to high school, I was like, once we get in the weight room, it'll be different.
Yeah, it's over after that.
So then, like, I just went, like, freshman year went in, I was 150 starting the season. Everybody's, you know, you're a lineman, you shouldn't be a lineman.
Yeah.
The kid, some of the freshmen, I remember this kid, Justin Gray, if you watch it, I remember he used to call me Stilts or something, because I had, like, thin legs.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I was just like, you know, I'm going to go to the weight room every single day to make sure no one can talk to me like that. So I did that. I went every single day after high school. I never went home once.
Okay.
And I just practiced my game. And then I ended up at Montclair, saw what I was around. Because, you know, I was in a small school, not all the greatest players, you know. Some good guys, but not everybody's great. Unlike, much different at Pope John. Like, we had a lot of scrubs playing, and you look around, it's like, shit, like kids that didn't want to be there when you're playing playoff games.
I understand that, yeah, I know what you mean.
So I come to Montclair and I look around, it's like,
everybody's bought in here.
Everyone's bought in. I love seeing it. Like every single person.
It's awesome, yeah.
From kickers to fucking every single person, QBs, everyone.
Let me tell you, man, we have a lot of talent on the team that could have went D1.
Dude,
you know?
that's what I've been saying.
Yeah, like,
I tell everyone that.
A lot of people like ask me, like kids in high school, they're like, yo, like what should I do? Like should I, you know, put out my film here and there? I'm like, dude, like your senior year, like it's all the kids that are in senior year too. I'm like, dude, your senior year, like just enjoy it. It's only one time. Like I'll be honest with you, these college games aren't the same as high school games, right?
Yeah.
Friday night lights going
Friday
on.
night's like great.
But I'm like, dude, you know, it's your last season. Everything's gonna take care of itself. You go D3. I said, let me tell you, man, there's ballers at D3. Some kids walk into D3, you know, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna be the #1 guy, this and that. Like, and no one can compete with me. But like, these kids, like, they could really ball at D3, at the D3 level. Like Wesley, they had some talent.
Yeah.
We definitely have some talent. You know, like a bunch of these schools, man, like they really surprised you. You know, so. At the end of the day, it don't matter, all the rankings and stuff like that. Like, all that's just bullshit, man, you know? Am I allowed to curse on here?
Yeah, Kurt, go ahead.
This is a cult.
Yeah, we curse here.
I'm just making
Fuck.
sure. Let me ask you, did those kids come crying back to you after you started, you know, hitting the weight room and making a name for yourself?
I started my sophomore year, and like sophomore year of football was probably the worst year of football ever.
Okay.
I went freshman year, like everybody thought I sucked, and then sophomore year I came in, and like I remember this kid, his name Rodney DePrenda's little brother, Danny DePrenda.
Okay.
I walk into the huddle for the first time before a game. Our captain breaks his finger. Wasn't that good, anyways. But like I just go in at guard, and I come in, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" It's like, "I'm starting." He goes, "We're fucked." And I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, and this is like one of our only 4 seniors, and he's a captain. So I was like, What?
How do you
What
say
a
that?
great mindset.
Yeah, right. How do you say that to a kid
Exactly.
that just came into the game?
You know, I played that game. I played pretty well. We played against Hanover Park. Donato, next episode, they beat us that game. But I did pretty good, you know.
Okay.
It's 180. And then played Hoboken, my buddy Eric Kriegsman, my buddy Danny DePrenda, who were the captains at the time. They both got up to me like, you're going to get paralyzed this game. Because we're playing against Hoboken. They're huge. So I was like, thanks. And then they told me that. But then it got better. I played pretty well that game. But then the day I really stuck up, like, it was this one game we played against, I think it was Westwood. And Westwood's a good fucking team. And we played against them, and we got, like, smashed by them. Our whole line was getting ruined. But not one guy. One guy was holding up the whole game. My coach was gassing me up in the fucking lot. Like, in film, he was like, get these. He's like, I got all these seniors and juniors can't make a block, but I got a 140-pound sophomore that can make these blocks. He punches the thing, and I was like, I was like, I'm 180. I was like, he was disrespecting me, low key. And everybody was just sitting there like, and I was sitting there like the man.
Yeah.
I was like,
good for you, man.
Yeah.
Heard that.
The main character that day.
Yeah, I felt great.
That was
you
all
know?
American right there in one little game.
Yeah, dude, I had a little video. I should have had a video of that. It was great.
Yeah, that's one thing. Seniors shouldn't put down newcomers.
Yeah, exactly.
If they get
Absolutely.
put into a game, they're put into a game for a reason. Especially if you're young, you don't put them down. You hype them up. Like that's what happened to me. I got put into a game like freshman year. I was like, and I wasn't supposed to play. I started at second base, shortstop, and I was like, I'm so scared. And Rufo, he was saying like, don't worry about it, man. You got this.
Exactly.
And I ended up doing good that game because I had that right mindset.
Helps,
Absolutely.
you know.
That's very poor leadership right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had really bad leadership that year.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It was terrible. Like, leadership makes up a lot of things, which I don't think a lot of people really understand.
Leadership's important.
Because we had a good leader last year. We had Quill. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about like our friend. We had Quill, Steve Gaffney. Who else was there? I'm slipping right now.
That was two offensive.
Two offense,
defense.
defense.
Jair.
Jair, great Bird, great. Great captains. Those guys were. Very bought in, very like all about it. You know.
If I could ask you one question.
Yeah.
Any position on the football field besides lineman, you could play any position. Which position would you pick?
Oh, I'm going right for D end.
Oh, you really?
I'm going right for D end.
All right. So then, other than like, if you had to pick a skill position.
Oh, a skill position?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, what would be considered a skill position?
So we'll go quarterback, running back, tight end, and wide receiver. Then on the defensive side, defensive back, safety, linebacker.
Yeah, I would be I think I'd be a linebacker. I think I'd be a pretty good linebacker because I would cut down to like 240.
I would love to see Tanti playing D-back.
That'd be awesome. That'd be
I
great.
would just love it. I would love every minute of it.
You know, I'm kind of like I like to think I'm smart, so I think I could read that shit. You know, a lot of stuff. You know, I think I could be able to figure it out. But you know, we're at left tackle. We're gonna keep going. Maybe you better watch out. I might come for QB.
Shit.
We got a lot of incoming freshman quarterbacks this year.
Do we? Yeah, we were out of the QBs. They got.
You know where they're from?
I do not know where they're from. I actually don't really know anything about them, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't been able to meet them or anything yet because all this COVID precautionary shit. So.
Yeah.
But I'm excited though. I'm excited to compete. You know, it's gonna make all of us better. So
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited. We're gonna. My goal is to have the best quarterback room in the whole NJAC.
Wow.
I want our quarterbacks to be that good. You know what I mean? Like. I
Yes, sir.
Really take pride in that shit. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So I'm excited, man. I'm
Wow.
excited. I want our offense to put up like at least 20 plus points a game. We should be able to do that. With the talent that we have, there should be no stopping us. You know what I mean?
I'm so happy hearing you say it because I say this all the time. I say to the offensive line, I talk to Ray Rodriguez every day. Like, dude, I want to have the best line in the state. I want to be known we have the best because I think we have such talent. And everything you say, just listening to hear it from your perspective, just like as a QB, it just makes me want to fucking get on the field so badly.
Yeah.
Colt has the
know?
right mindsets.
You know, that's what it is. Like that's
Have
what
a Colt mindset.
That's what I like about the Colt. Like we try to bring that mindset. Like that's why I like because we work out. That's what I try to put it into. You know, that's why I'm trying to take like that feeling in football where it's like, well, we're all doing this together, but it's like, you know, we got to train together too. So you see someone training, you don't need to go up to them and be like, yo, you look like a bitch lifting that way. You be like, yo, good, that was a good set.
Absolutely.
Keep going, you know?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Circling back to you, if we score more than 20 points a game, you know defense is going to hold it down all the time.
My God.
And the more we're on the field, the more that gives the defense the rest. You know, Agresta is just,
He's a guru.
Something different, you know what I
Who
mean?
is that? Where do you come
He's
from?
built different, you know. I had to deal with him during scout team. He was sending 9 guys every time. Like,
Agresta's our defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
For everybody listening, he's
shout out Agresta.
shout out Agresta. Absolute guru. Like,
Yeah.
this is how I base off practice. Like, if we have a good day on offense, you know, everybody could say like, "Oh, good day this, good day that," but unless Agresta's fucking head is red and he's yelling and he doesn't lose his fucking voice, it's not a good day.
Yeah.
Unless he's pissed,
Exactly.
unless he's beating into those guys. Like when I'm driving those guys and I see like Walsh come up to them like, "Hey, get those hands off you," I'm like, I gotta keep working those hands now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like you just listen to that shit, like you hear their coach getting pissed about it, it just makes us want to like
Hell
keep
yeah.
going.
Like, move the tempo up, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it only makes both sides of the ball better.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying? So, no, it's really awesome to be at like Montclair because I feel like we're one of the best, and like if you're practicing with one of the best, you're gonna be the best. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So, I'm fired up for the season, man. Let me tell you, we got a nice 10-game season, dude.
I feel like everyone's gonna go balls to the wall come fall.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
As soon as we get this summer, we'll all fucking like do whatever the hell we want, and then once fall comes, I feel like everyone's just gonna be like, let's fucking like
Absolutely.
go.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be anxious because that little like 3-4 game season that we had in the winter, that was a little tease, you know what I mean?
That was like
yeah, we were like NJAC champions, but what we got a t-shirt. I got an extra large t-shirt. That thing don't even fit me, you know what I mean? So like, but no, I think the guys are gonna be fired up, man. We got RPI week 1, and then we gotta go down to Christopher Newport. Quill was telling me that me and you haven't been down there yet, obviously, because when we played them, they came up to us. But their field, like when Montclair comes to play them, like it's their like homecoming game. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So like packed house. They're talking shit when we're walking out of the sidelines. This and that. It's gonna be fired up.
That's great, you know.
I think the last time we went down there, we only won by a field goal. I think in double overtime.
That's great.
So
You know, it's gonna be a dogfight.
yeah, man, I'm excited.
You know, that's the thing. If we have have a great fall, everybody works hard, their ass off in the fall, everyone's bought in, no one's fucking relaxing on any reps, then it'll show everywhere else.
Absolutely, man.
You know?
Absolutely. I totally agree.
That's why I love hearing you talk about this. I love your mentality. I love everything about this. This is great.
I appreciate it, man.
You're everything I try to pull together in this cult. Like just everything you just said. Like about competing, about working hard. It's great, man.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You're a competitor. Aren't you like 6'3"? You're taller than me.
I'm 6'3" on a good day.
Come on. Don't say that because then I'm not 6'2". Because you're a good amount taller than me.
I'm 6'4" actually.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
a
I'm
cool 6'2", you know what I mean?
I'm cool
So
6'2". I don't know.
no, but I love competing, man.
Yeah.
I've been competing my whole life. I went to Bergen Catholic. I was competing with 2 other really good quarterbacks.
Some great competition.
I had to compete at Pope John, and then now I'm competing at Montclair. You know,
Yeah.
I've been competing my whole life, but at the end of the day, it only makes you better. You know? If you're scared of competition, then you shouldn't be playing a sport. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? So.
Jeez. Yes. I love that.
And then if you don't win the job, then your job at that point is to go hard every day in practice and also support that guy ahead of you. Because God forbid something happens where he goes down, you got to be able to step up in there and perform for your team. You know what I mean? Like you can't go in there and shit the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you have to be able to go in there and do your fucking job. You know, so that's my whole mindset. Like competing, I love to compete though. I'm a big competitor. I fucking if I lose in poker, I won't talk to nobody the rest of the night, you know what I mean? Like,
If you lose in anything, I feel like I'm just like, damn it!
I lose in a pickup basketball game, and I start getting mad at my friends. I'm like, give me the fucking ball, man! Like, take the shot, man, you're wide open. And then they're like, dude, like, relax, it's just a pickup game. I'm like,
If it's not competitive, it's not fun.
Exactly, yeah. So.
Dude, that's a fucking winner's mindset if I've heard one ever.
Yeah.
That you just said, like, you just fucking take I love that.
Yeah,
This kid wants to win fucking everything. Jesus Christ. That's great. That's awesome to hear.
Well, my brother
brother.
actually, kind of put that mindset into me, you know.
So,
I don't remember how old we were, but there was a time where he was like, I think it was like some sophomore year in high school, I think it was. He was like, this time, like, you gotta take your game to the next level, like, you should be watching guys like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, like Tom Brady, and like, I was watching documentaries of them, and like, dude, these guys are like built different.
Yeah.
Like, I hate reading books. I read a whole book about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan's NBA trainer, how he would train them, how their mindsets were, this and that. Like, you had Kobe waking up at like 3, 4 in the morning. His workout was at 6 in the morning. He'd get there at 3 in the morning, take like 200 shots. Then he'd go work out, do what he's got to do, take 2 more shots before he goes home. Like, dude, like that mindset that they all have was crazy. That's why like Kobe will forever be my favorite player, R.I.P. But he'll forever be my favorite player just because of like he never ever feared competition, and he will do anything in his power to win the game. You know what I mean? Like, I think LeBron's a great player, but I don't think he like wants it as bad as Kobe does. You know, I see the same mentality in like I don't know. Do you watch basketball at all?
Yeah, I keep
It's
up.
almost like LeBron expects it.
Yeah.
Instead of like wanting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If
Like,
that makes sense.
I feel like Damian Lillard has that same mindset. Like Russell Westbrook has that same mindset. Like just straight like dogs, I guess you could say. Like all they want to do is win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then like Kobe made the free throws on a torn Achilles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. You know, he's just. I don't know. Ever since I started watching stuff like that, like that's when I like really like was like, wow, like this is how I want to be. Like when I play my games, you know what I mean? Like I want to have that winning mindset. So
Because the mind can do so much.
Yeah.
mind is the most powerful thing in your
You
body.
can only achieve what your mind believes.
Mhm.
Exactly. That's why those guys telling you, oh, you're gonna get fucked up. Like as long as you had it in your mind, like they're not gonna fuck me up, they're not gonna fuck you up. It's
Yeah.
plain and simple. So
Yeah, that's a fucking dog mindset where it's like, I don't give a fuck how hard it is. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep pushing.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I got that instilled to me like around sophomore year, freshman year for me, fucking wrestling. I didn't read. Thankfully, I didn't have to read. Let's go. But I always talk about wrestling in these fucking podcasts. But
Yeah.
that guy fucking Dudo, man, I swear to God, he was he's like aggressive, like very crazy, very about his grind, just
Okay.
loves what he did, and just D1 wrestler when he did like All American, like so good, and like he was just like everything he said was just like get out of your comfort zone, all this shit, like,
Absolutely.
and he would always push us until like he would push me to points I didn't know I can get to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you get comfortable with the uncomfortable, that is when you become unstoppable.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
nothing will ever make you uncomfortable if you're comfortable in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the mind is crazy, man.
Yeah. That's how I try to train. Whenever I work out, I think of ways I'm like, this is so bad.
Yeah, it's
And
painful.
I try to think of ways I'm like, I've done this. Like, this is probably somebody's workout right here.
Mhm.
I have to think of ways to make it harder so when somebody else would probably be like, all right, I'm done, then
You're
I
still
keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
And not just like one more. It's
Yeah,
like,
you add
next
to
one,
it.
next
Yeah.
one, keep going.
Were you being serious where you said on the podcast that you would wake up in the middle of the night just to bang out push-ups?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
I would stay up real late and I just fucking just do push-ups because I just like think, I'm like,
Nobody's awake.
no one's doing push-ups right
Yeah.
now. Why am I not hitting push-ups right now?
That's fucking awesome, dude. I love that. That's awesome.
I'm kind of like I have a problem because I get so in my own head about I never want to be outworked.
Mhm.
So like if like one day I'm like feeling real sick, like I remember one time I felt terrible. Not the night before, I think I was a little sick. I think I had a little virus, not the corona, just a virus. And I wasn't feeling great, so I was just like hanging out in my bed. And it's Friday, and it's like, dude, it's Friday. Should I just like take this weekend off? Like go take this off and hit it hard next week? I was like, no, I got the fucking weekend. I was like, I gotta hit it because
Yeah.
what if I started thinking of that kid Sam Ray who sent him the bench.
Okay.
Think about you, Ray. I was thinking about everybody else. I'm like, think about Ange, think about Durham,
Yeah.
think about all these guys who compete with on the team. Like, what if they're getting it in? Like, what are they gonna say? Like, yeah, I hit 5 times this week. And I'm gonna say I hit 4. And I like kind of. So I went to the gym. I went there. I fucking went off on it. I left. I went in my fucking bed. I was like dying after.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna need a hospital during the gym. I just felt so shitty.
Really?
But I pushed through it because I knew like that's what you have to do to get to the next level.
Well, that's what separates you from being great and being,
Yeah.
mediocre.
Yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of people don't realize. Skipping reps and
Separates the
shit.
boys from the men.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
When people don't grind, I don't understand it very much. It like makes me upset. I'm like, why don't? I was like, if you're good at something and you want to be good at it, why would you put everything you had in it? And some people think they do. They go, I give it my all, but like, they don't.
Yeah.
Like they say it and they convince themselves that they're working their ass off. They're like, no, I'm doing this every day. No, I swear. And it's not even like when they tell you, I like look at them because it's not even like they're trying to tell me. It's like they're trying to tell themselves that they're doing it.
I was just about to say, when you're giving it your all, when you have other people telling you that you're giving it your all. You know, if you're trying to say to yourself, I'm giving it my all, that's when, then we circle back into the mind where you're just trying to talk to your mind saying that I'm giving it my all. That way you feel satisfied with yourself for the rest of the day. But when you have other people saying like, yo, like, you look good, man, or like, yo, like, you're really in the weight room, you're really busting your ass, that's when you know, like, you're taking that next step and you're actually giving it your all, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, sir.
That's big. I used to always appreciate, like, I got my lined up weight room awards from fucking sophomore, junior, senior. I should have won it, but I got line of the year. I wanted weight room. I got Iron Man trophies because it was just like always in the weight room. I never thought of it. I never thought of like training as like something like just doing anything. Like, it doesn't have to be necessarily lifting weights, but just doing any sort of physical activity to train. It's like I have to do that because I'm gonna be competing against someone who's gonna try to beat me. So why would I not give it my all? As much as I can for as long as I can.
Exactly.
If he's going to try to beat me.
Absolutely, yeah, you're damn right. You know what I mean?
I feel like some people don't get that, and there's like they miss that. But we're on a pretty good team right now that kind of gets it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we're like the lions, and they're the sheep.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sheep, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. No?
Yes, sir.
Got a God, you know? I think. Wow, that was. You said a lot of good shit, man.
Thanks, man.
You really are. You really got your shit straight, huh?
I tried, man.
You know?
I mean, my goal ever since growing up was to be, you know, a professional athlete. It may not happen, or it may happen. You know, anything's possible. But you know, that's not gonna stop me from giving it my all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you hear all these. Look at Sam Mills. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went to Montclair. He didn't get drafted, right? He went undrafted.
I don't know. I don't remember if he got drafted.
Who?
You don't know Sam
Mills. He's he played for the Panthers.
He might have got drafted really low, but I don't remember actually.
Yeah, but like, dude, like, it's crazy. Like, even watching the draft, some kid from D3 got drafted.
Yeah.
Like, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just through hard work.
Yeah, you put in the work. Like, you do what you gotta do. Like, you stay healthy. You know, you take care of your body. Like, you get picked up like that, you know what I mean? From a team, practice squad, then you work your ass off, then they're like, oh man, let's kick a ball, let's move him up to the roster, let's give him a chance. Boom, you're on the roster, and then that's when you start making a name for yourself, so anything's possible, man. It's like, it's crazy when people tell me like, oh yeah, I'm going D3 and that's it, I got a few more years left and I'm done. I'm like, dude, like that's a losing mentality right there, like that goes to show me by the time you hit your senior year, you're not going to give a fuck no more about this sport, like, you're just going to start dogging it around and you're not going to care no more. And how is that going to help us win the game? You know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, you got to just keep fucking grinding. And if you don't get a phone call, then that's when you hang it up, when you're done. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you don't hang it up like, oh, senior year, oh, yeah, I'm done after this year. Like,
yeah,
no,
you
like,
don't try.
Exactly. No, you go through that whole fucking season. Like, you're going to get drafted next year. And then you just got to wait. And hopefully, you know, something happens. You know what I mean? But I can't stand... Like what you said, I can't stand kids that don't, like, you know, work for their shit. Like, that think, like, everything's handed to them in this world.
Yeah, and they complain, too.
Ain't nothing handed in this fucking world to you. Let me tell you, man, it's crazy. Everything is gotta be worked for, or else it's not worth it in the end, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's crazy, man.
Wow. Yeah, you could really, a lot of the time in this quarantine, it really brought out, like, a lot of people, like, we saw the difference in, like, who people were, like, really, like, here.
Who was really working and
like,
who
wasn't really
working,
wanted it. Like, because when you went into quarantine, it was easy not to do anything.
Oh,
it was so easy not to do, because, you know, who blames it? It's hard. Like, we were just sitting, we were stuck inside. It's hard. It was a hard time for everybody. But you saw those people that were, like, so in their own heads, just grinding.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you have this, I had so much free time. I hurt my pec at the time. It was a little strange. I was always doing push-ups, just doing always body weight. I changed the whole shape of my body just through that because of all the body weight exercise I was doing. And, like, I saw, like, a lot of people, like Eric Cowan was jacked at the fucking time in quarantine because he has God bless him, he has a fucking squat rack in his house and all these plates.
Oh, man.
I'm down here with a fucking 50-pound plate and a pair of dumbbells. We're doing my best. He's telling me he's drinking like 4 protein shakes a day, you know, that shit.
Oh, man.
And then we hung out one time, went to the beach, and I brought a rope, you know, battle rope, because I love that thing. And I was like, let's do a tug of war. And he beat me in the tug of war.
After that was it for you.
I was just like,
no fucking way. That
I
shit
couldn't
just
sleep
happened.
that night. Like I thought about that. I think about it all the
Tonti
time.
has nightmares about that shit.
Think about Durham one time sophomore year. He comes up to me freshman year. We're going. Durham finally came back. His elbow was feeling better.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, this kid's kicking ass. He was kicking everybody's ass. So I wanted to go up because, I was pretty good too. Like, I wasn't no stiff. I didn't lose or anything.
Yeah.
So I would go up. And then, like, he went and everybody's expecting, like, a big strength match. He gets it. And I was so goddamn pissed.
Yeah.
I think about it every fucking day, that play.
But that's the type of shit that drives you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because I won't ever let that happen again.
Exactly. Like, when you can't get that last rep in the weight room, like,
Oh,
that's just gonna switch on and you're gonna be
awful.
like, I gotta get it now. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
people, I had a coach, Coach Smiggs, he used to tell me, like, in 8th grade, it was just nuts, my Coach Smiggs. He was just like, I had him like 7th and 8th grade. He was a cop. He was a great cop. He used to be just absolutely jacked, but like, he was just so inspirational. Like, it was like so crazy just to have these inspirational people in your life. But he would be like, go out in the field. He would be like, if you don't go out in the field and say I gave it my all, then don't even fucking leave the field.
Exactly.
I was like, wow.
He's damn right, yeah.
I was like, gee, I was like,
Amen.
he's fucking right. I was like, you can't leave the field saying I could have done more. You know?
Absolutely.
That's how
Right.
I looked at Wesley game. We lost that game. I tried thinking of that whole game. I was like, I have to give it everything I got so we have the best opportunity. I can't let anyone down.
I can't believe we lost that game, man.
I can't believe we lost that game. Damn it!
Against who?
Wesley.
Damn it! I think about it every day. Think about it all the time.
What was worse, losing to them this year or last year when we lost to them in overtime?
We lost to them in overtime. It was bad. It was pretty bad. They fucking danced on us and shit. But this year, I think it might have been worse just because I was a part of it.
Yeah.
Last year I was kind of just there. I was like,
Yeah, that's how I kind of felt.
There
last
you go.
year, too.
Dang it, we lost.
I was like, damn, we went into overtime now. The bus ride's gonna be long. I was
It's
like,
like,
come on, man.
The bus ride home is the worst after an L.
especially at the overtime. Now it's like, now we're gonna get home later.
The bus ride's just quiet.
Yeah, that was like that was before we were playing. This year it was kind of just like, damn it. I was like, fuck, and I was like thinking, I I literally gave my all on the field. I was like, I can't. I'm not upset with myself, but I wish we could have done more. I was like, we need to work harder as a team. That's what I thought. Just because like a loss like that, like a good game like that, really shows where all the chinks in the armor are.
Exactly,
like what we need to work. Like we would play a team. We beat Keene, Willie P. Come harder, please. Watch this. Show it in film. I want it. But yeah, we play against
Thank God
the
this
teams.
guy's on my team.
we blow these guys out. Dude, everybody's like, good game, man. It's not fun. It's not like a good game. Like, it's not fun unless you're beating someone that's good. Beating scrubs is just like, it's like going out. It's like playing fucking rec. It's not. We're not
Totally
playing
agree,
rec.
yeah.
Exactly.
Totally.
I don't want to like see people be like, oh, you beat this team. Well, everybody beats them. I like that feeling. Like you beat them. Oh shit, they're good.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's something we had in my high school. We beat Shabazz. Shabazz, really good team. Everyone thought we were going to lose to them year before they blew us out. Year before they blew us out. And then senior year, people were like, we're not going to even go to our game. And we all took that personal. And we played that game 26-21. We won that fucking game. We broke their 18-game streak.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
After that, we just radicaled. We thought we were on top of the world. Not me, but a lot of people thought we were on top of the world. We went down, but still, just to see like, just having that game, and we had another game like that junior year where we just only let up -8 yards the whole game because we got blown out the year before 42-0.
Okay.
And we played them 21-0, let them get -8 yards the whole game. Set a record. But I saw what happens when everyone's together, and that's what's so like seeing that like they're better teams than we were 100%. They were bigger, they were faster, they were stronger in a lot of ways, but we wanted it more.
Yeah.
And that's what I see when we play. Like if we want it more than they do, and we all like go like fight hair nail to it, like, we could beat any fucking team.
Yeah, a united army is stronger than a divided army.
That goes for anything. When everybody's mind's in the right spot, you can do anything.
Yeah, but like, like what you said, like beating like a shitty team is like not fun. But not only that though, like it goes to show in the next week. Like for example, we played Keen. I don't know how to fucking say this.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Make us pronounce your name right. Beat us if you can.
We beat them what, like 42-7?
Like 42-7, yeah. Like,
So and then we got the next week we played Wesley. We came out so slow against them.
We thought we were the man.
Yeah, because the problem is you play Keene, who's not a good team as Wesley, and then we go play Wesley, who's a real good team, and we're like, oh, like we did this much to blow out Keene, like we don't got to do that much against like Wesley and whatnot. But then like boom, like that first quarter hits, and you're like, oh shit, like I'm in a fucking I'm in a dogfight now. Like now it's time to get serious, But I think that's what really hurt us the most, that we came out too slow. We came out too slow against Wesley and Willie P too. You know what I mean?
We came out real slow.
I don't think we put up any touchdowns, no points, no nothing against Willie P. Right?
I hated that
in the first quarter.
We walk out, and I remember we're doing fucking
Walk jacks?
jumping jack. Like like what are our stretches called? Whatever the fuck. We're doing our stretches.
Yeah.
And I remember looking around, and I felt it. I was like, I don't feel like I'm about to play a game.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have that vibe right now. I'm not like, let's go. Everybody's kind of just like chill.
Yeah.
Like, we're playing. I'm like, that's like Willie P. Like they were playing hard against us, and then we were then we get a little dogfight, and then we start beating up on them.
That was like Willie P's like championship game. Like they wanted to win against us, so they came out like what you said in your high school when you beat that team.
Yeah.
Your team was how probably Willie P was coming out. Like they wanted to prove people wrong. They wanted to win this game.
Yeah.
And in the first quarter, they gave it to us. You know what I mean? And then that's finally, thankfully, we started waking up, and we're like, all right, like now we know what we got to do, and let's take care of business. And then we went out there and shut them out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we beat the balls off them. What can I say?
And then Clarence had a nice little catch.
Clarence
Shout out
is a
Clarence.
dog. Clarence is a dog. Clarence is a guy I love to watch.
Yeah.
He's just like, cause like I learned how good we were like from scout. Because when we played scout back to Agresta, we're playing against his starting defense.
Exactly.
That's his. That's what he has.
Yeah.
Now, if we're gonna talk about mentality, we gotta talk like Agresta. I wish we could talk to him one time because he'd probably just tell us some insane shit that gets you like motivated as fuck. But he just holds himself. He holds his defense to a crazy standard. Yeah. And I would remember like. I was like, I gotta block, give him as much time as you can. So, we're doing our best. But I remember we would like we would be able to like get some runs in on them, get some passes. I remember looking at you just dotting people up. Fucking Zach Lewis, shout out Zach.
Z-Lou.
Fucking just making these crazy catches. Clarence, I was just like, dude, who the fuck are these guys?
Shout out Cam Martin too.
Shout out
Cam Martin doing good too.
Cam is a freak.
Yeah.
Cam's not like other people.
His calf is the size of my fucking head.
Like I saw a picture, his legs were out, and I was like, and we were boasting all this shit about his calves. I saw his quad, and I was like, wait. I was like, what? Like
what the fuck is that?
Cav's a freak, dude. Like he's just straight. Like you just look at him, like from freshman year to like now, it's been like. Freshman year came in a little goofy. Still a goofball, 100%. But he's a freak. Yeah. So his body is just like...
That's his personality, though.
That's what I love about him.
That's what makes Cam so special,
Yeah.
He's a good player, and at the same time, he can still be goofy. Like, some of these guys, like, they get, like, too serious sometimes, you know what I mean? But, like, he'll always be that same Cam that's, like, goofy
he's got those
and
glasses
shit.
on.
He's always got the glasses on.
Like, he's a funny guy. Like, he's just... And you just look at him, and it's like...
I think...
Wait a minute. Why are your legs... look like that.
Yeah.
They literally look like... I don't even know how to fucking describe them. They're just massive.
I think he's probably our best team player on the team.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
he loves that team.
He always gives water around to the guys. Like he's a hell of a team player. Shout out Cam Martin, man.
He's a nut. He's a nutcase. Yeah. I remember freshman year watching him look over. He's got fucking...
Yeah, he had names written down.
I'm like, dude.
He's screaming the guy's name. I'm like, Cam, who the hell are you talking to? He's like, oh, number 15 right over there. I was like, bro. I was like, what the hell?
Now, like, some people might look at him like, you're doing too much. But it's like, can you ever do too much for your team?
Exactly.
That's what I think Cam takes that so... are you ever doing too much for the team?
Exactly. That's what makes him special, too. He's a hell of a teammate.
Guys like that all around just make us all... That's why everybody's bought in,
Right back.
Shout out Gabe real quick. While we were changing the battery, he texted me, less than 100 days to get ready for the real season. What are you doing to get better today? You know,
winner's mentality. I like that game.
I like that. I hope this isn't just fucking bullshit. I hope this isn't just bullshit you be telling me to like try to act like you're part of it.
He's texting you this and he's probably laying down playing some Warzone or something like that.
He's just banging hot Cheetos out, pull him out of his belly button and shit.
Oh, let me text Tonti real quick. Get rattled up.
Let him know. You know, I hear he's been going hard. Like, I fucking go. Gabe is a guy that I like. He played at Wayne Hills, so you know those guys at Wayne Hills are kind of like they're kind of spoiled over there.
Yeah, a little bit.
They spoiled him.
Yeah.
But I see Gabe, and Gabe's one of those guys that just like he's got it.
Yeah.
He's just big. He's built like he should. Like he's an athlete, but he just do it like, and it would make me so mad at him when he wouldn't be working. Like I'd be seeing him in the fucking. I'd be seeing him during quarantine. Great time. I'm gonna talk about this. I can't wait for him to watch this. He looked like shit, and I told him that every day.
Yeah.
I would go in his room, plans on things to tell him to make him feel bad about himself. Like I would make things up because I wanted to get in his fucking head so he can be the dog that he could be.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I don't know if
You lit a fire under his ass.
I didn't even think I did. I think it was Zach Lou. I'm not even taking credit.
I know, Zach Lou don't talk that much.
No, Zach Lou don't talk that much, but he gets in Gabe's fucking head. Like I'm just telling Gabe shit, but Gabe, I'm like making up indents he has in his new roles he's got, and he's like, all right, shut up, Tonti, like fuck you, tells me that shit. But like Zach Lou is like gets on his ass. Like Rudy was showing me telling me some stuff they say to each other, like in a group chat, all of them, just like how like they're on top of each other.
Shout out my boy Rooney, man.
Yeah.
Miss you, man.
We're getting Rudy next week on.
Okay.
Rudy's gonna be a good podcast guy.
I miss that guy, man.
Guy's high
Good
energy.
dude. Me and him had every single class together. Me, him, and actually Ange had our classes together freshman year. Dude, we had such a great time going from class to class with each other.
Sure.
We used to make fun of so many teachers. Oh my goodness.
That is a good crew. You, Ange, and Rudy. Shout out Ange.
Shout out Ange.
Champ right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this 40-yard dash real quick.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care so much about the 40-yard dash, but I'm gonna get these videos of everybody. Like everybody who shows up and wants to do it, they're gonna do.
Okay.
But I can't hype it up as much because I don't know who's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I want to do this again. The second time of everything is gonna be better because it'll be bigger. So I'm excited for this 40-yard dash, but I'm not like how I was during the bench press competition. I hope I don't. I know you got all into this for the 40-yard dash, so this is probably hurting you a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably. But I'm gonna put these up. Like these times are going up.
Okay.
Like everybody who shows up is gonna be send me times. Like I might wait a couple days, just like because I said May 7th. One day's hard. One day is really fucking hard to get all this done on because I got this many guys. So like maybe I can get it probably done by like. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it more.
Maybe like next week.
I can get it done like over time. Like in like a couple weeks, I could have everybody's time.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. I mean, for me personally, it's no rush for me. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
We can get your time. I want to get a bunch of guys' times tomorrow, and I'm gonna give dates. Like I want to get the whole thing, but like. To get it all in one day is so hard because everybody's so busy that one day.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
We're gonna do yours tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, I have work tomorrow, but I'll shoot you a text. Right
We're doing that. We're gonna do it after.
Yeah,
you and my buddy Maltina are gonna do it after. He's gotta take a final.
Okay.
A couple guys. I might actually have more guys doing it at 12:30 than any other time, to be honest.
But not only that, though, I haven't ran a 40 in forever, so I'm a little excited to see like what my time is.
Stretch.
Oh yeah.
Stretch. This guy was alright.
You pulled the groin already?
I pulled my hamstring. I was literally like, let me see where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I was running, by the fifth sprint, and I was just like, felt like someone stabbed me right there. And it's low too. It's that low hamstring.
Yeah.
And I collapsed, and I was like, oh no. So right now I'm just exercising and just trying to rest before tomorrow.
So you can do.
But I think I'm feeling better though.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have a question. For a 40-yard dash, do we have to get down like a 40-yard stance?
Any way you want.
So I could just stay up on my 2 feet?
You can do whatever you want.
Whatever stance you want. You can.
Is that faster?
You can face sideways.
If I'm standing up on my 2 feet, I'm faster that way. Like if I'm down in the 40, it'll take like a half a second for me to get back up.
Is that with everybody, or is that just you?
I think it's for a lot of people.
What do you like stand like this?
Just like a wide receiver.
You know what? We're gonna fucking do that anyway.
Like a wide receiver. You know how a wide receiver stands?
Yeah, like you're just like.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like I may go like this, so I can like get that push off.
That's that baseball.
That's that baseball shit.
Yeah.
We might, everybody can do it their way because no one's gonna be running like a 4. No one's gonna beat George Washington.
Yeah, you ran a 4.2.
No one's beating George.
I wonder how they got that time. Were they like 1,
They were like, there was just some guy writing down.
They had a timer.
I'm sure they had clocks.
They had a timer, but my boy George ran like 25 yards. They're like, that's 40 yards, yeah. So,
Like, nah, dude, he probably ran like fucking extra by mistake.
yeah.
They had a fucking candle counting time.
I would have loved to just see him fucking run a 40.
Dude, those
He
guys.
was like 6.
Those guys were like actually beasts.
They were tanks back then.
They were beat. Like,
They were fucking
like
tanks.
they come around here like, wow, that guy's like they're big. Like they would be athletes now.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot because at that time, they're like, even Abraham Lincoln, I believe, he was just this fucking. Abraham
tall
Lincoln was
as
a
hell.
wrestler. I remember my coach told me about him. My wrestling coach. He was a really good wrestler who like pinned people. Like these guys were like big, strong men. Like they were real fucking people you wanted to lead.
That's
You know.
crazy.
Yeah, like Lincoln was 6'4", but that like think about it, like
He had a hat on.
He's 6'8" with the hat on.
And he had the hat on and he would talk to me like, hey. And it's like, what do I look at?
and the average like height back in the day was like 5'4",
Yeah, that's
like below,
insane.
and it was like people were very short. And then when people looked at Lincoln, they're like, especially George Washington too. Everyone was, I think people were
How
shorter.
tall was George Washington?
He was 6'2".
That's like as tall as me.
And that was very tall at the time. People looked up at George, were like,
Beast.
Who the fuck is this guy?
yeah, they were like, what the fuck?
I wonder if we can actually go back in that time of history. The only reason he was the president was he was the tallest.
All right, no. All right, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. President candidates, we're gonna run the 40-yard dash. Whoever's the fastest is our next president.
Alright.
Fucking George.
Yeah, runs a 4.22.
Oh my god, like, I wonder how many presidents would have lost.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah, what kind of shoes was he wearing?
What kind of shoes? He's just in his bare feet.
Just,
dog.
just leather and laces.
Yeah, like
That's all they had is
the high
leather.
socks
the
and
high
everything.
socks, like the white hair curled and everything. Like,
Oh, man.
he just got done, and they like took the time. They were like, "All right, 4.22," and they dipped the feather into the ink or like wrote it down, like 4.22. Imagine being like one of the other guys running like a 4.4 and fucking
4-4.
losing.
Oh, I got this in the bag. George Washington. 4.22. What the hell?
That's like a story about David Njoku I've heard one time. You know,
He was David Njoku?
He went to
Yeah.
Cedar Grove. I
He
played
went
with.
to Wayne Hills.
No.
too. Oh.
David went to Cedar Grove.
His younger
straight
brothers
out.
went to Wayne Hills,
I played
yeah.
with Evidence and Charles, just two freaks, totally phenomenal
Yeah.
athletes. But David, I remember this one. I was never there, but I've been told the story about like he was older. He had a what was his high jump record? Could you look it up for me? I think it was 7-1. The high jump record was that he was jumping higher. He could have been doing it in the Olympics when he was in high school because he jumped to 7-1.
Oh,
And
7-1.
yeah, he jumped 7-1, and like they were taught. My buddy Matt, who was there watching his brother was big into track, so his older brother, so he went there to see David. And there's this kid from Irvington that like finishes jumps like a 6'9", and it's like all fired up. He's like, "Let's go!" And he thinks he's won. He thought he was the last guy.
Oh my goodness.
And like 6'9" nothing like 6'9" pretty tall. You know?
Yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
Like, that's like fucking Abraham Lincoln with the hat on.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like that's pretty high.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's just like
David Njoku was like,
yeah.
"Want my beer, yo?"
you know, like this little no-named like school coming from Cedar Grove.
Yeah, that kid was
What'd you
probably
say?
like-
A high jump?
High jump, yeah.
High jump was 7'1".
Yeah, 7
Right on
foot
the
1. Yeah, I
dot.
was right.
He
Yeah.
tried to go for 7'3", and he just skimmed the bar, and he said he was pissed.
Yeah, dude, you probably just what a freak, huh? What a freak. You know, the kid
You could
jumps
probably
in.
got 7-2.
Yeah, dude, he skimmed it. Like, if we're gonna do like it's 7'3", like probably now, who knows if he like trained for it, like he was, but he was fucking like.
That's
Imagine
nuts.
being that kid, like, because he was jumping, he was dancing because he thought he won,
Yeah.
and then apparently David walks out
Oh, no,
doing
sorry,
the
man.
same dance as the kid.
Sorry, man. We got a 7-1 guy over here.
Just like, they're like, yeah, we don't start jumping with David until it's like 7 feet tall. And then he just comes out, and he's like, whoop, right over it, and then he's like, you know,
the Jordan shrug.
and then they raise it, and it's like, jumps it again, it's like, who is this guy?
No, that's different. That's crazy.
That's a freak right there, you know? Like that's somebody you just look at you like, what are you made out of?
Yeah,
Who let you be like this?
he's just building a lab. He's not.
Yeah, there's a lot of
building
guys.
a lab, yeah.
There's a lot of guys you see like that. Like you can't just be like an accountant.
No.
You can't just be like an accountant that like if need be could jump on the top of the fridge from standing position.
Calvin did that?
No.
Oh,
I'm talking about an accountant.
Oh.
Imagine if Eric jumped on top of a fridge from a standing position. That'd be nuts.
That would be
But-
fucking nuts.
Oh, you hear that? It's the, wait,
Ice cream truck.
it's the ice cream truck.
right back. Cole, be right back.
Yeah, we have to, we have to lift. Come back with chocolate over our face.
Oh,
we were working
Protein
out.
powder.
Yeah, it was like, wipe it off.
Yeah.
Sorry. You gotta work. You and Eric, man. You and Eric are gonna be deadly, I
Yeah, I'm
think.
excited, man. It's gonna be fun.
Because Eric's gross. Like,
Is Eric running the 40?
yeah, I think he's running tomorrow. Yeah, he's running tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys gotta get on that field more. Like you two together are just like Eric. Like, I'm sure he would agree with everything you said. I just don't think he has the vocabulary skills to say what you said. But I'm sure he agrees with everything. Like, he's gonna watch this. Like, I guarantee he's gonna be watching this on his phone like this. He's gonna see like, yeah, he's right. I'm gonna fucking watch this and get inspired after. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to watch this too, man. We talked about a lot of good
Dude,
stuff.
I can't wait for other people to, I hope a lot of players and maybe even coaches fucking watch this.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just to see what we're
I
all
guarantee
about.
you Palazzo will watch it.
Let's hope. Palazzo.
Shout out
Text me if
Palazzo.
you watch
Come on, man.
this. If he doesn't text me, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, I'll be a little disappointed. Too.
I'll be like, hey Palazzo, you watching the podcast? So he'll be like, what up, Moose?
What's up, Moose? What'd you say?
What'd you say, Moose? Ah, sorry, Moose, I've been busy.
You got a new recruit for me?
You got a new recruit? Just watch the podcast. He's like, I'm busy. It's like,
Every time I walk in his office, it's always Palazzo. You got some gear for me, man? You got some clothes for me?
Dude, I got the new cleats. Did you see the cleats I was rocking for Willie P? It was like some Giants, like the Giants gave. I guess someone in the Giants facility gave us cleats that they didn't want or something that were meant for them, but they didn't use. So I got size 14 cleat from it's the most comfortable fucking cleat I've ever put on. It's nuts. I called them the Scuba 7s.
Scuba 7s?
Yeah, because Gaffney fucking wore them his senior year.
Okay,
He was gassing them, he showed me them, so I was like, shout out Gaff.
Shout out Scuba.
One of our coaches, yeah, Scuba 7s. One of the best cleats I've ever worn. So comfortable, so nice. Wore them really big, loved them.
That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna keep wearing them.
That's awesome, man.
Me and Schnell were rocking them together. Schnell, that big fuck.
Shout out Snow, man.
We get a lot of shout outs today. Yeah, Schnell's a great guy. Schnell's a fucking big dog, man.
Yeah.
You talk to that kid, he's like, fucking. He's always just. The other day, he's saying some bullshit. He's like, hey. He's like, I'm not gonna. He's like, no free laughs tonight. I was like, what? He's like, you're not getting any from me. And I was like, have you been fake laughing at my jokes this whole time?
What the hell?
I was like, what does that even mean? He's like, gotta be on your A game. I was like, and I made fun of him. So he's like, bro, you know I was like fucking around with you. I was like, yeah, I'm sure you were fucking around with me like that.
That's funny. He's a tank. Didn't he fuck up his shoulder last year?
Yeah, he was playing with a fucking torn labrum.
Wow.
Right, yeah, torn labrum.
You tore your labrum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, one of the worst things.
Ray was a
Painful?
skinny little bitch when he tore his labrum.
It hurt to throw, and it was starting to hurt to lift.
It was
But,
in your throwing arm too?
Pitcher.
so, but yeah, the cons of being a pitcher. But yeah, lifting's fine now. That's why I got it,
Yeah.
so I can at least lift. And now I'm starting to get better with. After 2 years, I'm starting to get better with throwing.
That's good. That's good. At least you never had I had a friend who pitched. He tore his Tommy John.
That's better.
Really?
Yeah, because it's more studied.
Oh wow. I didn't
Tommy
know
John.
that.
So Tommy John's a little bit more studied.
Tore strand.
Because you basically get a brand new tendon. I forget where they take it. They probably take it out of your leg or
Yeah,
something.
probably.
But you get a
knee or
brand new
something.
tendon, and it's probably stronger than before because it's out of your freaking
Yeah,
leg.
it's brand new.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
But with the labrum, there's very little research on it. They
Oh,
basically
wow.
had to staple it back to your fucking I
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always heard when I was growing up Tommy John.
Well, Tommy John can be bad. It's just it's a better chance for you to recover because you have a stronger tendon. You just you have to work. You
Yeah.
can't just be like, I'm gonna rest for a long
absolutely,
time. No,
yeah.
you gotta work.
You always gotta fucking work.
Yeah, man.
That's how it is now. I gotta fucking something's wrong with my back. Apparently one of the I don't know if it's one of the gel pads in my back or something is crushed. So it's if we were to take an MRI and scan it, you would see all the other ones light colored and blue or the fuck color they'd be.
Okay.
Mine's dark black.
There you go.
It's been
Fuck yeah.
well, not because it's because it's fucked up. It's been under a lot. It's not. It's bad, but this is what I tell her about when they tell me they have bad back. I'm like, dude, work your core, stretch,
And stretch your hamstrings.
dude. If you have a really strong core, you can support your whole fucking body. You don't need your back.
Yeah, I had a bad back in junior year of high school. I had a really bad bone bruise and 2 stress fractures.
Oh shit, that's different.
Yeah, that was painful. Dude.
I can imagine. That is much different.
That was crazy.
Yeah, what'd you do? Did you wait it? Yeah, that's like something you wait out.
Yeah, so I got hit against Bergen, and the way I like fell down, like I didn't even get hit in my back. I like just the way I fell down, I kind of like crunched down on my back. I played the rest of the game, and then like going into that week, like it was fucking hurting, and I was like, this sucks. We had a short week too. We were playing DePaul Catholic Friday night.
Yeah,
I was like, this blows. So then I'm in gym class Friday. I'm fucking playing Friday, the day of the game. I'm playing spike ball. And you know me, like we circle back to being competitors. I wasn't gonna lose that game.
Yeah.
My fucking dumbass dove for the ball, hit it. I got the point, but then I was like, I think I just fucked my back up even more. So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll be fine, this and that. Now we're playing a game, and first fucking play, I got hit right in that spot. And I was on the ground, I was like, this is gonna be a long fucking night. Boom, second play, same fucking spot again.
Oh my god.
After that, it was to a point like where I couldn't really like move. So I like to take under center snaps. Like I was fumbling the ball under center because I like no homo, but like I couldn't get in there enough. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it was bad. Like the coach was like, like, what's wrong with you? I was like, my back is fucked. They were like, what do you mean? I was like, look. So I like rolled out my shirt and like a regular back is like this, like straight. Like my shit was like a bump.
Oh fuck.
I think I had like fluid in there or some shit. I don't know, but
that's gross.
it was fucked up. But then thankfully we had a bye week, and then the next week I just played. I had the rib pads, and then I had
Oh, you were at Pope John. They had all the shit.
No, this was my shit though. Me and my.
Oh, this is you?
Yeah. So I had my rib pads all the way around, and then I had like screw drived.
Oh no, I'm talking about fucking about like recovery shit, like recovery.
Oh yeah.
But you had your fucking.
Yeah, I had a rib pads, and then I had stapled a back plate onto the back of my rib pad so that it went all the way down, like past my back. That way, like if I did get hit there, it wouldn't hurt as bad.
Stuck.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta figure it out.
You gotta find the fucking way to get on the field.
Yeah, there you go. I love that. Some people, a lot of people just fucking get hurt. They're just like, oh, I'll sit out. It's like,
my senior year was rough too. I had a sprained AC joint in my throwing arm. Then I had a bone bruise in my wrist. My elbow, for some reason, like was just numb half the time. I don't know why.
We gotta put some fucking game. We gotta put some muscle on that. That's what it is, dude.
How'd you sprain your AC joint?
It just came right down on it. I was first game against DePaul. I just got hurt all the time against DePaul. It was third down. I was trying to run for the first down. It was like 3rd and 9. I got close. It was probably like after that. It was probably like 3rd and 2nd or 3rd and 1st. I put a move on a kid, but the kid behind me tackled me and like drove me down to the ground. That's just like when it just came down. I got up. I was
do it.
Yeah, I was like that didn't feel too fucking good. Yeah. And I'm on the sideline, and when you first get injured, you don't tell nobody. You know what I mean? Like, that's just
nothing.
That's just
kind of like
athlete mentality.
I'm hurt. Yeah. Fuck, I'm hurt.
Yeah, I was just sitting there like this. I was like, alright, how am I gonna fucking do this here? I was like, alright, fucking offense, get ready. I'm like, alright, we're fucking going now. I was like, fuck this, I went out there, I threw a ball, my whole hand went numb. I was like, oh, this is not good. I was like, now I'm just doing more damage to the team at this point. So I told the trainer was like, look, like if you can't throw, you can't go back in, because like, you're a fucking quarterback, you're supposed to throw. So they took me out, and then we played PC the next week, but they kept me out for that game. I wasn't 100%. And then I came back for Archbishop Wood the next week. I played, but like, dude, I was never 100% that year. Like, I threw one pass, and my arm literally just got hit like this. Like, it was the most excruciating pain I ever felt. It was crazy. Just like fucking right here.
Have you gone past all this? You work it out and everything?
Yeah. My shoulder's good now,
right.
but like
we gotta get you in that weight room, dude.
Yeah, you gotta get me out.
Yeah, dude, we need to put some fucking armor on you. Okay, muscle.
Yeah.
We gotta start hitting that core.
Yeah.
A lot of people fucking skip out on core. They don't realize it's core of your being.
I think core and legs for a quarterback are really just
you
throw
gotta
it
use
and
the
just
hips
like
and the torso.
plant. Just
we're about to let's see. We got 3 months. Let's see what kind of muscle we can throw.
You're only a 24-minute drive, so I mean, whatever you got planned, let's
go.
do it.
Come on,
man.
let's get some blueprint days.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on in, get some. Yo, I'm so down for this.
Yeah, me too. Hell yeah.
I'm great, perfect.
Hell yeah.
Come to Crunch with me. I'll give you some blueprint days. I'll push you through some shit. I'll hurt you. Today, what was that? Me and Eric went with Zach Saccone today.
Okay.
That was a good time. Shout out Zach.
Shout out.
A lot of shout outs. But like, yeah, we had a good time with him. But my goal was to like make Zach like leave that gym like fucking.
Yeah.
Like we kind of just did like our regular thing, and he was like, dude, this is pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
And that's what I love hearing, because it's like, good. You gotta keep it intense, you know?
That's awesome.
Shit starts getting sweet, so's your game.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly, man. Exactly.
You know, imagine Niko comes in, you know, you got a nice throwing arm, but if you got like nice arms and they also throw.
You can't get me too big though.
No, we're not gonna get you. No.
Throw that fucking thing.
I know, we're not gonna train you like that. We're gonna do fucking.
You get my legs big if you want.
You get your legs fucking big. You got fucking big calves right now, just sitting there.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's a little, you know?
Yeah.
You got those long arms, we'll put a little, just not the biggest bicep, but you know, a sep, maybe a vein or two.
I did put on some weight though.
Yeah, you definitely have.
I was pretty proud of myself. In November, I was like 174.
Well, your legs are looking big right now, to be honest. They're like muscular.
I just did leg day before I came in.
Well, dude, I didn't want to I didn't want to say anything, but like I was looking at it, I was like, oh, these guys, I'm like, those are pretty big legs. Look at what it sounded like. I'm like, wow, those are like kind of nice.
Thanks, man. No, but yeah, I was 174 in like November, and now I'm like probably like 189, 190.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I like to stay at 190 though, because if I go over that, like I don't know, I feel like I won't be as quick.
No, I get
I know. I mean, I'm decently quick, straightforward, but like I like to be more quick, you know, side to side. That's what I like.
Yeah,
to do, you know, be able to get out of the pocket if I have to, throw on the run, all that shit. You know, so.
Whole fucking, you're a QB, dude. You gotta. So we play two different games.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you're trying to make shit happen. I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, make sure he could make it. That's why I love having you back there. Like when I have the idea, I'm like, Niko. I'm like Niko's back there. Like he'll do something. Let me give him all the time he needs.
Thanks, man.
Give him years. Let him write a fucking book if he wants to.
Thanks, man. That's the best, bro. Whenever you're just sitting back there and like you have all the time in the world, oh man, there's nothing better than that.
You know, like you can't beat a team with this. Like, if you know. It starts up front, exactly.
Exactly.
It starts
you don't go nowhere without the trenches.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking the other day too. You know, it's funny. I had an argument with a friend a pretty long time ago. It's probably like a few years ago, where he was trying to ask me what the most important position is on the field. Like, what position, you know, like can't like the offense go without? I said it's quarterback. You know, because I'm like, you know, the guy throws, he's got to hand off the ball, this and that. Like, there's nothing that happens with them. But then I was like, you know what? Let me go through every position. I said, so if there's no quarterback, you can still have a running back and run wildcat. I said, you can still run the ball, you just can't really throw. I said, you don't have receivers, you're a straight run game. You know what I'm saying? You run the ball, you have tight end maybe for like a little flat route or whatever. If you don't have a running back, then it's straight pass plays. You know, the quarterback can maybe run. And then I said tight ends are like optional. You know.
Yeah, tight ends are there. They you know, they're nice to have.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, we could use them.
They're quarterback's best friend.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking, I was like, you know, where does the offense go without the O-line? I was like, who's snapping the ball? The front four is just coming in. Like, I'm like, so technically it's like the O-line. Like, and at the end of the day, O-line is one of the most important positions on the field, because without them, like, there's no blocking, there's no protection, there's no snapping the ball. Like, quarterback can't snap the ball to himself.
Yeah.
You know, this ain't no like, I don't know, arena shit. I don't know what arena does. You know. Like, but no, yeah. And I started thinking about that, and I was like, fuck, I was wrong. Like, you know, it's crazy, though. But offensive line, I truly think is the most important position on the field, and it's crazy to me that they don't get paid more in the NFL.
Yeah.
They should really, really get paid more. Because they also last a long time, too. Like, running backs understand. Like, running backs, they kind of... Running backs average is what, like maybe 6-7 years in the league, because they get banged up in their knees and stuff like that. But like old linemen, they're around for a good amount of time. You know what I mean?
You know, you just start figuring it out. You're just like, all right, I know what's up now.
Yeah, but I truly think the O-line should get more love. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a quarterback and I need you guys, but I'm being truthfully honest. You know, like I don't think there's any more important position on the field than the O-line. So
I agree.
And then right below, I think quarterbacks.
You know, right now, quarterbacks are definitely important. You know, having a good QB definitely does help. Because, like, you know, I always had, like, a good QB. So, like, you know, having a good QB, like, when I saw a guy like you, I was like, wow. It reminded me of my high school QB. His name was Mike Lever. He was just fucking disgusting. Like, I thought, like, he was just, like, he could run, he could shift, he could just do everything you could do. But, like, you could do it, like, obviously, like, a little better now.
Oh, thanks, man.
But, like, it was just so nice to have that.
Yeah.
You know, someone that could, like, you trust back there. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, someone that you know, it's like, all right, if shit goes down, it's up to him.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
we're all doing what we can, so this guy could decide the play. Like, just do what he needs
And it
to.
goes both ways for a quarterback
Yeah.
too. It's like, I know my O-line's got me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a good productive O-line, then you're going to be like, I'm taking this ball and I'm looking to see who's coming from where.
Yeah.
You have a good O-line, you're like, I don't got to worry about that. I can just keep my eyes downfield and, move the ball down the field.
Yeah.
But it goes both ways for sure. So
It's all about trust.
exactly, yeah. Exactly.
Well, let me tell you something. This was a great podcast.
How long are we going for?
Yeah, how long was this?
This may be like a 40-minute, maybe. I think it may be longer.
Yeah, I think it's longer. This is,
Yeah.
there was a lot of good fucking shit we were saying, man.
It's either 40, 50 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's pretty up there. Like,
Can I call out some people?
yeah, go right ahead, please.
Match with Toots, I'm beating your ass in a 40 tomorrow.
Let's go. Let's hope he shows up.
Quill, you're too slow to run, so not even worried about you, Quill.
Oh, shit. Quill's watching. I know Quill's watching.
I'm gonna tell Quill to watch this. I'm gonna say skip all the way to the end just so you hear my call out. No, okay. I'm telling him to watch the whole thing.
Gonna watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
He'll be like,
You should be like,
I like that Moose.
all right, Mooch.
Okay, Moose, I like that.
He's like, all right, next time you need a place to stay, you're not coming by my place.
That guy's fucking funny, man.
Yeah, Quill's the guy, man.
Yeah, I like, dude. He's a great guy to look at because he just has so much fucking, like he has just so much passion for what he does. That's what I love about him.
Hell yeah. I look at him as a true leader.
Yeah, like he really like
Yeah.
above everything else, he is a leader.
And it's crazy. When I first met him, I was like, this guy's like a leader. Like, he seems pretty quiet, but like, on the field, he's a totally different guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He'll
way
start
different.
fucking chanting Hawk Jacks and shit like this. I'm
Yeah.
like,
He
wow.
loves it. He flips the switch.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever I see Quill, he comes out to me. He's always like, just so chill. Just like, hey Joseph.
Hey, Joseph. How
Hey
you
Joseph. And I see him the other day. He's sitting there, sitting on the fucking couch, leg crossed and everything. He's just like, Joseph, using the restroom? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom. Quill. He's like, alright, don't fall in. I'm like, alright.
That's how you know he's getting old, when he's doing jokes like, oh, don't fall in the bathroom.
He's telling me shit. I'm like, okay. I just like walk upstairs. He's like, drinks like a fucking cup of wine out of a protein.
Yeah, he drinks wine all the time.
He was drinking wine out of like a protein cup one time. I was like, yo, don't do that in front of me anymore.
Oh,
You know,
man.
that's a sin right there.
Yeah. Nah, he's a good guy.
He's
I
got the limbo
think his birthday is on like May 19th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's turning like 41 years old.
It is? Oh.
40, big 41.
Holy shit. Yeah, dude, he's getting up there in age, you know?
Nah, I think he's turning
I think this year's getting
20,
Dodgers.
23 or 24, I think. I'm not too sure.
23 or 24. Is he turning 24? I thought he was 23.
I think he's turning 24.
I don't know. You're always with him. I'm on the O-line with the other guys, you know?
There you go.
You two got your little fucking cute, especially this year. It was just you three.
I told
It
him.
was just you at a fucking point. It was just because we were at school practices.
Yeah. No, I told Quill the same thing I told you. I want to have the best quarterback group in the NJAC. And I truly think we could,
Yeah.
achieve that. Yeah, as long as we push each other every day, we're going to get better every day. So I don't see why it can't be possible, you know what I mean? So I told him, I said, let's work, man. Like, he's the starter, obviously, I'm the backup, but I'm going to come in every day. I'm going to compete because I know it's not only going to make myself better, but it's going to make him better at the end of the day. And if that makes him better and myself better, that's going to make the whole team around us better when everyone sees how we compete, you know what I mean? The O-line are going to compete, the D-line are going to compete, the receivers are going to compete. There's a lot of holes at receivers this year, you know what I mean? Like, so this fall is going to be real interesting, man. It's going to be real interesting and real fun, let me tell you, man. I'm fired up, man.
I'm fired. You know what? We got, I think they posted up today, 3 months now it is we have left?
Yeah.
3 months and something?
I think it was 3 months and 5 days.
Yeah, 3 months,
I saw
5 days we have left.
Palazzo's story.
How much time is that? Yeah.
I think it's like 100 days.
Yeah, about 100, yeah. I think it just got less than 100 today.
Yeah, I think it's 99.
Wow. 99 days,
Yeah,
dude.
99.
Wow. Now we got 99 days to see what everybody's made of. 99 days is a long time to become a different person.
Definitely is.
Let's see what everybody becomes.
Too damn long.
It's real long. We're gonna see, it's dangerously long time.
Too long, yeah.
Keep that in mind. Willie P. Keene, we've been here talking some shit about you. You got a lot of time. Watch this. Think about it. Try to beat us. We want a fucking dogfight.
Yes, sir.
It's not funny blowing you guys out. They're gonna be fucking. Hopefully, I'm all over their fucking locker room.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna be all over.
They're gonna
their
have
locker
this podcast.
They're gonna have
all
this
over the
podcast
fucking
just
locker room.
rolling. They're gonna be
Fucking-
playing on the bus to us.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's what I fucking want.
Yeah,
Because
hell
we'll
yeah.
be sitting there getting fucking ready.
Yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah,
not
dude.
underestimating anybody. Because that's.
Up, man. I'm ready to go.
Let's fucking go. This was a great podcast.
Yes, sir.
I
Thank
love
you, brother.
everything you're about. I feel like I learned a lot about you, and I can't wait to go into the season with you.
Thank you, brother. I'm excited. Thank
Alright.
you for having me, brother. I appreciate it.
Good to have you, man.
Pleasure, man. It's
Alright.
a pleasure.
Peace out.
Follow the cult.